Hello everybody, good evening, welcome back. How are you doing? I hope you're doing fine. I'm doing fine. Today we got some good recovery going on from the market in general. Bitcoin has risen to a high of 85,000 today. Are we back yet? I think we're starting to get back. In the 1 hour chart, we do have an uptrend confirmed by now. We've managed to stay above this 200 simple moving average in the 1 hour chart. Super trend is bullish. That's a good thing. We, bounced off of this resistance a couple times, the 84,000 resistance, and we are currently there once more. I think we could manage to easily break out of this, but it will take a while. Why? Because today is Friday evening, tomorrow is Saturday. It's going to be a dead day, so we're going to stay on this zone according to the analysis of according to what my indicators indicate. How about I say that instead? It's pretty funny. So yeah, I think that's going to be a possibility. I hope we do stay at least in the uptrend, or otherwise, if we do go, well, below the 84,000 mark, we'll have no general trend for Bitcoin. I think that's actually the more likely scenario, if I'm being honest. We're going to see a bit of, okay, turning off the magnet first. We're going to see a bit of this, right? These is where the two indicators are going to be for the duration of Saturday. We might see a drop overnight. I don't know. We're not going to go up without fundamentals, essentially. So we're going to stay in a no range zone for a moment. At least that's what I predict for Bitcoin over here. Around 83, 84,000. Come Sunday, hopefully we break out of this, right? The uptrend is already practically starting to form over here early on. I think this is just a little taste of what's about to come. So yeah, can't wait for that. Looking good. I do have a trade open on XRP at the current moment, thanks to the help of my wonderful trading algorithm that I coded. This actually entered, look at what time it entered, at 9:10 in the morning. Today is 9:02 p.m. It's 12 hours ago that this trade opened, meaning that we should see 12 candlesticks since it opened right over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I counted this one by accident. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That makes more sense. That's where we currently are at the moment. About to reach our take profit very soon. $2.40 is my take profit for XRPM, but it's slowed down. We got some clear rejection over here. And what's also important is a resistance that we're seeing here. And this is the only thing I don't like about this trade that is currently open, is the fact that there's a resistance in front of my take profit. So we do have to break out of that zone, which I hope we do have enough strength. Maybe we get it during this hour to break out of this, tap my take profit, and then, you can bounce back down for the rest of Saturday, like this kind of deal. Oh, I didn't even hit that. Whoops. But you get the point. I'm just hoping it does at least hit the take profit before it starts going flat again and a slight decay. The typical thing we see on Saturdays, you already know. Hey, at least this Friday was a pretty good day. Oh, hi, Bradley. What do you mean no invite? No inventory? What are you talking about? Oh, speaking of money, so I have money that I'm going to transfer from my spot account to perpetual futures. I'm transferring USDT. Got 4,184. I think it's time we do it. I'm confident in my strategy now. I'm confident in what this trading bot will do for me, right? It's doing everything correctly. I'm making improvements by the day. Actually, no, I don't think I'm going to do that yet. There's a couple more things I do want to test out. I did make a few additions. They're very minor, but I still want to test it with a small balance just in case something drastic does happen, because I will be messing with how the leverage is being coded in my script. So I'm going to fix that first. Once I confirm that that is fixed, then I'll transfer 4,000 over. It risks 1% of the account balance on each trade. So with that logic, if you're putting $4,000 in here, plus almost 1,000, I have $800 in here, right? So 4,200 current balances. If it increases, it'll be an increased percentage. If it decreases, it'll be a decreased amount. The percentage is going to stay the same is what I mean. 1% of whatever the balance is. No invite. How am I supposed to invite you? Nobody watches this anyway. I'm not going to post it anywhere. The link to the stream, but it's okay. I'm going to keep these ones now more short and concise. If you saw my earlier video today, I appreciate you watching that. Thank you. It's talking about Canadian politics, about Justin Trudeau, Mark Carney, new Prime Minister, and what it means for crypto, what it means for, Canada itself. The guy's a central bank digital currency guy. If you want to see it, it's on my channel, Bradley, so there you go. I don't recommend it because it was my first take, so I don't know if it's any good, but I'll be improving it. I do have other topics I do want to discuss. Privileged information. I'm about to say it right now. My next video ideas. 1. Ukraine peace talks with Russia and Marco Rubio. 2nd, Doug Ford, Trump, the counter tariffs, Ontario stuff going on. Next, maybe, I'm not sure if I'm going to talk about this. USD bonds, possible market manipulation to drop interest rates. That could be an interesting topic. I'm not sure. I have to research it a little bit more. Another thing is maybe some drone clips that I've recorded. I just have them sitting on my phone. I kind of want to delete it to save memory, so it makes sense to upload it to somewhere, right, where I could share it with the world, like YouTube. Elon Musk being under attack. Twitter keeps getting DDoS attacked, and also Tesla dealerships and people attacking Cybertrucks. I found a Cybertruck yesterday and I took a photo with it. Yeah, like literally the Tesla, like the stock for Tesla has dropped crazy amounts. And everybody, it seems like it's just an attack from the left toward Elon Musk. They just hate him for what he's doing, which is he's doing good stuff is what I see. I don't see anything that he's doing bad, unless he's investigating you for committing fraud. Then I can understand why you'd want to attack him. That's my 2 cents on that. And also, there's a lot of like conservative influencers, people from the right, getting swatted, getting attacked. There's like staff members from like Alex Jones's show who, well, this is not funny, but one of them actually got murdered at night as he was returning home after working at, Alex Jones' studio. And then there's this other guy who also was getting swatted, who also Cybertruck ain't all that. I can show you a photo later. It's pretty cool though. Yeah. It's at least probably my second time seeing one IRL, right? I saw one like once while I was in the United States last year, and then once finally here in Canada, right? So yeah, that's it. I hope this trade makes its hits the take profit at least 240. I just don't like that resistance. It's irking me. Where does this resistance come from? I'm going to zoom out over here just to see. So I drew this Fibonacci for finding resistances since its yearly high at 16th of January to its yearly low so far, February 2nd, fear of the tariffs, the initial fear. And it never dropped below that, so that's a good thing about XRP is it actually maintained, a good support over here compared to other altcoins who managed to bleed out below what they originally fell from February 2nd, and some even erasing all of their gains that they made since Donald Trump got elected in November 2024. So a bit dangerous, this stuff that's going on with the other altcoins, right? I need to adjust this. Which one's a better line? Oh, it's over here. That's not that good, is it? But yeah, anyway. Doesn't look too bad. The resistance zone, I feel like I could just tap it and then overall bounce down. It does seem like still we are being overshadowed by a downtrend in general. We're going to have to break through a couple of resistances before we, confirm any real bullish uptrend when the actual bull market cycle continues, where the fear is gone and the greed starts to kick in because, I don't know, if we check like the crypto fear and greed index, I'm pretty sure we're still around the fear levels I could check it on CoinMarketCap, I think. Oh, we're at extreme fear, and we're kind of recovering. I don't know. Make of that what you will. You should be greedy when others are fearful, is what they say. So, yeah. Cool. Oh man, XRP is currently pumping. We might hit a take profit live. We're at that resistance. Okay, I'm going to zoom in over here. This is exciting. Keep going. Can I blow on this so that I can keep going? It's stopping right at that resistance. Come on, just break through. 239.74. It's on it right now. Okay, it tapped it. And it bounced off a little. Come on. I have faith in you. Oh, wow. You see Cybertrucks daily? Bradley, that's crazy. Where do you even... Nah, I doubt it. I think you're lying. Well, to be honest, like, I left this town that I'm in to a different town. And that's where I saw it, so realistically it's not in my area. At least I don't think there's rich people in my area. But yeah, anyway, you get the point. Man, this is painful. Just to take profit. Also, there's these little small issues. I think I've talked about it before. I think I've talked about it before, where when it's buying something, it doesn't use the notional value. This over here doesn't use the USDT amount to risk 1%. It actually uses an actual amount of XRP that's closest to the amount of the 1% risk that I'm trying to assume. Yeah, anyway. Man, that sucks. Should I just close the trade manually? That's cheating, though. I'm already making 20. I'm supposed to be making 23. Oh, that sucks. Alright, alright. Well, we'll look at other coins in the meantime while this thing is attempting to pump. A little pump from everything, it seems like, at this current moment. Ethereum, 1,918. Terrible price. It should be at least above 2,000. Ethereum, clearly, no doubt about it, top underperformer of this whole cycle, right? Like, this is just horrible to look at. Why is it all the way down here? Next resistance is so far up in terms of, like, the Fibonacci. It just dropped so much from its... Did it even have a yearly high? When was this? This was December. In January, when everything else was still pumping, Ethereum was not. It just goes to show what ETFs can do. How low did we drop? Like half of its value, 50%. Yeah, it makes sense. We were almost... Yeah, we were 4,000. We're now worth 2,000. Not even 2,000. So yeah, 50% drop makes sense. Well, it doesn't make sense, but you get the point. Oh well. It also broke this long-term uptrend. So I use an even longer-term uptrend to try to keep up with things over here, but it's painful. 2,000 next resistance for Ethereum. Keep an eye out on that. Solana up 7% today. That's pretty beautiful. 133. I purchased Solana. That's what I used to like transfer money over because it's cheaper. Like to send. The transaction fees are very cheap and it's very fast as well. As of right now, well, Sui is better, of course, but Sui Network, well, not Sui Network, BingX, this exchange, temporarily paused deposits and withdrawals of Sui, so I couldn't do it. I had to use Solana instead. And it's still fine. It's still fine. I put a take profit at 133, which it hit today, so that I could get my money's worth from Canadian to US dollar because the dollar is just terrible. And also, like, any fees that the exchanges charge you, they charge a massive spread. Like, you'll lose like $100 if you're buying 3,000, for example. So yeah, crazy stuff. They say that they don't charge any commission or little commission, but that's just not true. Anyway, just for buying, it's fine. You transfer it from wallet to wallet. You withdraw it as soon as you purchase it to BingX. You deposit it here. You deposit it in spot. And then you sell it for USDT. Then you transfer the USDT over, which was something that I was about to do over here, but I ended up not doing it. At least an uptrend is confirmed for Solana, and I feel like we will remain in an uptrend for the duration of this weekend. Saturday. I don't see us dropping too harsh. How far do we have to drop over here? 2%? Maybe that can happen, but no, I don't think so. Not for Saturday. Saturday will just remain flat. 0% movement. Something like this we'll see. for the duration of Saturday. XRP, we just looked at. Are we pumping yet? No, 239. We failed here. Man, I just hate being correct sometimes. I wish I wasn't correct and this was... I wish this was like up here or something. That would have been much better. Anyways. Is my take profit the same on my real account? This is actually my real account. This is real money now. I'm not using demo account. I should update what it says like down here. This is a demo trading account. It's not a Java trading account anymore. This is actual money. Because the way this script works, like it doesn't detect what VST, which is the fake money currency, the demo trading currency. That's what it's called. It only detects USDT. And I had an issue where this was detecting USDC, which is a different stablecoin, and it was telling me I didn't have enough margin. I'm like, what are you talking about? I have $800 on this account. What do you mean I have no margin? But I did have margin. I don't have 400k. I'm not there yet. I'm not that rich. All right. But yeah, the grind doesn't stop, and we're still on the way there. The take profit levels and stop loss, though, that's all done by my trading bot, right? It automatically does put those levels there as soon as it determines an entry. So now we just gotta wait. That's part of my strategy. No, it's not 400k. It's just 476 decimal 1618 is $400. That's available because how much is being used up here? Here, 309 is being used up at 2x leverage. It gives it a value of 637 USDT. And since I have 800, I have more than enough to cover for that. But I just coded it that way so that it uses 2x leverage. If it needs more, it can use more. That's dynamically set. But usually, like, for small currencies like XRP with a reasonable price distance movement, you don't need to use that much leverage. I could just use 1x leverage. I would still be able to cover for this because it's only supposed to be $600 for the trade. And that $600 will make it so that if this drops over here, I lose 7. Or if it rises up here, I make 23. That's the whole point of it. Cardano, 74 cents right now, 6% up. We're almost there toward confirming the uptrend. Just gotta, you know, rise another 2%. I don't think we're gonna get there this weekend. Saturday evening, maybe, if China decides to wake up in a good mood. Yeah, exactly. I totally jinxed XRP right there. It knows the exchange against me. Sui is also about to break to an uptrend, about 1% remaining before it breaks that 200 simple moving average. Current price $2.34. Man, it's really low. Really, really low. What's this next resistance? 276, $3, 326. Well, we could round this to fives, I guess. 325, 275. Every 25 cents is what it seems like. Be the next important resistance for these. Can I draw an uptrend? I guess. We like Sui is an example of a coin that dropped heavily February 2nd, but we actually ended up dropping lower than what we dropped in February 2nd. However, not as low as where we were pre-election, right? Election was right over here. Oh, we're actually right at that moment. Oh, that's crazy. That explains the important support over here then. But yeah, we got a long way to climb for Sui, so it's not over yet. Oh gosh, 174% to reach its all-time high level again, which is a price we tapped just back in January, early January. And from there, it's just been on a constant decline, losing more than half of its value. Oh man, this is worse than Ethereum then. 63% down from its all-time high. That's not that great. But we're on our way back up, little by little. 70% recovery since it's low. Not too bad for Sui. I still have a lot of faith in Sui. I still think it's better than Solana. Litecoin, $91. Why are we under 100? Wow. Similar kind of deal. No trend at the moment. We got to break out of what seems to be this resistance. $95.66. Seems like all that optimism about a possible Litecoin ETF has just absolutely faded away. Nobody remembers that anymore. It was the only thing that was keeping Litecoin alive during this whole month of February, right? This whole time. The only reason it was up here was because of possible Litecoin ETF being approved. But it just didn't happen, unfortunately. Nothing happened yet. No ETFs are being approved yet. But the SEC, we do know it is working behind the scenes to, resolve all of their old cases first, which that seems to be what's taken priority at this time. Also, just crypto in general doesn't seem to be a priority for Donald Trump based off of, the first speeches that he gave. Crypto wasn't mentioned, etc. It seems like he is signing some crypto stuff like the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve, which is official. We have one. That's a good thing. But he didn't really announce much on how are you going to accumulate more of that. So, yeah. Is there a Brad coin? I'm going to look that up. No, there's no. It doesn't exist. You should make it. Go on pump.fun. Put 2 Solanas in there. Create Brad coin. Not financial advice, but rug pull everyone once you see somebody drop like 5 Solanas in there. That's easy. What's 5 times 2? $1,000. Yeah, there you go. Easy rug pull. You could look up rug pull tutorials on YouTube. Not telling you where, but yeah. I mean, that's just the thing. That's the main reason why also Solana has suffered. Because of all the rug pulling. Man, do you even need KYC on pump.fun? I don't even think you do. I have a pump.fun account and I was never asked for KYC. Like, you don't have to submit ID, none of that stuff. You just make an account, send Solana over. And yeah. Well, Viral Dog saying the N-word is the top meme coin at the moment. That's, thank you, pump.fun. Alright, anyways, let me just leave my phone to the side. It is illegal, yeah, so don't do that. Don't do it. Alright, I do want to talk about some news. First bit of news is Donald Trump's World Liberty Financial has completed the sale of its token, raising a total of $550 million. What does this mean? Well, if you don't know, Trump and his family launched this project, a DeFi project called World Liberty Financial. It's a crypto platform tied to Donald Trump and his family. They completed their token sale, which helped them raise $550 million, as reported, reflecting Trump's growing involvement in the cryptocurrency space following his inauguration and promises to make the US a Bitcoin superpower. So far, he has kind of delivered on that, right? The platform, announced in 2024, aims to operate in decentralized finance, that's what DeFi is, which allows transactions without traditional banks and features a governance token, World Liberty Financial, that lets its holders vote on platform decisions, drawing significant investment from figures like Justin Sun, and who spent at least $75 million. Justin Sun, founder of Tron, helped invest $75 million. That's why if you look at the allocation of World Liberty Financial's portfolio, which I don't have anymore, they hold a lot of Tron. They hold a ton of Ethereum, wrapped Ethereum, I think, as well, and just a lot of stable coins for some reason. But yeah, that's what the main composition of World Liberty Financial is. They completed their token sales, so there you go. The development coincides with Trump's administration exploring a strategic national Bitcoin reserve and broader crypto policies, as highlighted by recent White House actions and statements from Trump's crypto czar, David Sachs, about maximizing cryptocurrency value. Funny thing about David Sachs here, do you remember when I mentioned just so that he says, oh, I'm not biased, by the way, because he used to have a lot of crypto, right? But before working under Trump administration, he sold all this crypto. When did Trump take office? In January 20. This guy sold January, I don't know, early January, right? January 19, for example. The day before Donald Trump took office is likely when this guy sold, meaning that he sold the top. He got rid of all this crypto, selling at the very peak. And then from there, of course, we know where everything went downhill. That guy's probably in profit. Just pretty funny little side note for David Sachs. How long have I been streaming? 25 minutes? Oh, we're good. But yeah, that's what I said. So US government, they're still, it's still within their plans to buy as much Bitcoin as possible. Do we really want it? Short term, yes. Long term, no. Because ultimately they're consuming a lot of the supply. Who's richer than the United States? Maybe Elon Musk. No, not even Elon Musk. I don't know. So, did you guys know as well, spot gold, the price of gold reaches $3,000 an ounce for the first time ever. New all-time highs for gold, it seems like, every day. I want to look up gold. The price action chart. The price chart, not the price action. Load internet. Gold, 2,984 at the current moment. It peaked at 3,004. It tapped it right there. And yeah, there you go. Gold reaching all-time high levels. If you didn't know this, well, now you know. Bitcoin usually traces the movement of gold. You're going to notice that, like, gold has a similar kind of rise in movement as Bitcoin had. Let's say, for example, this is where 100,000 Bitcoin was back in January, right? And this is February chart for gold. Gold drops all the way down here, February 28. So has Bitcoin. Bitcoin is currently like around this price area if we are talking in terms of recovery. If this is true, if Bitcoin trails the movement of gold, we should see some consolidation, I'd say, around 90,000 once again before reaching 100,000. And when we do break out of 100,000, what's 2%? 2% of 100,000? What? 102,000? I doubt it. This looks like it would be $120,000 for Bitcoin if say we are over here, March, beginning of March, 15 days. Really that close? Okay, I don't know if the time specific range would signify the same kind of movement, but you can kind of see where I'm coming from here, right? Like this over here, this area looks like where we currently are for Bitcoin in the larger scale, right? Like we see this dump over here and we're kind of recovering. Where I have this circle right here is where I think we are in terms of gold, right? You see that distinction? If this continues, we'll range 90,000, like I said, and then maybe 120,000, where this is like 3,000 gold kind of movements that we're seeing up here. I think. I hope. We'll see. Anyway, next bit of news. I should hop on LeBron coin. Man. Is it on pump.fun? Why LeBron? I don't watch basketball, man. I know you do, but I don't. LeBron. Man, there's so many. You Are My Sunshine. LeBron James. LeBron James song. Bad Parenting LeBron James' 40th birthday. What is this You Are My Sunshine? Did he make a song or something? What? Did you know Russia is using Bitcoin and USDT for oil trade payments with China and India? They're doing this to avoid sanctions. Crypto.com has been granted a license to offer services in the United Arab Emirates, which is pretty good. Oh, LeBron X4. Oh, I see. Like the LeBron. Wait, LeBron, James. I see 3 LeBrons and then James. Market cap 31,000. I'm pulling up the chart on my phone. Did this already get rug pulled or something? What is this chart? Hold on. Can I find it on... I could go to pump.fund's website, I suppose, or... I'm hoping CoinMarketCap has. LeBron... Here it is. Yeah, 34k market cap, I'm assuming. Yeah, like, what is this? Maybe a 5-minute chart. Oh, it's pumping right now. Okay. Like, this is just literally right now. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean... If you want to casino gamble meme coins, that's on you. This is what happens when meme coins happen. In Argentina, the court case is starting against Javier Milei for, you know, possible impeachment over the big Libra scam. You know, that could also happen. I don't know. He's in trouble. He's in trouble. And there's even a big fight going on. It's pretty funny. Anyways, good luck to him. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't think he's guilty. I still think that, what's his name? Hayden Davis is guilty, probably. I don't know. He seems sketchy. Did you know that Vanek is filing for an Avalanche ETF? Due to this, do we have any Avalanche movement? No, Avalanche actually dropped. My mic isn't working? You're lying. My mic is working. Okay, cool. Avalanche had no reaction today for this ETF announcement. That's good. Not really good. I don't know. They should be reacting more positively to ETF announcements, but I think we already know. Well, who's it from? Well, it's Vanek. Vanek is fine. It's not like it's grayscale. DeFi is dangerous, though. This is an example of hyperliquid Ethereum trade that happened. There's a degen going max long on Ethereum, $215 million. Everybody sees this. It was all over Twitter, by the way, because they thought there was a possible another insider trading move, something similar to what we saw back over here. This 2nd of March, where some guy super longed Ethereum and Bitcoin. And the next day we had an announcement from Donald Trump about the Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, Cardano crypto reserve. And that pumped everything. Ethereum pumped 16%, Bitcoin pumped something percent, large percentage. It was double digits. And then he also shorted it as soon as the announcement was over, and that person is probably in mega profit right now. I'll keep track of your LeBron coin. Wait, what just happened to it? What? Is this a different one? I looked at the 30,000 market cap. It's okay. Well, that absolutely increased, right? 54,000 market cap. This one's too new. This one's already been rug pulled, like instantly. It's not this one. What happened? Did they rug pull this already? Where's the big pump that I saw? Well, I'm just gonna find it, I guess. Here, it's this one, apparently. Yeah, it's this one. What? What even happened? What happened to it, Bradley? It just disappeared. The whole pump... I know I wasn't tripping when I saw that. Come on. We were, like, up here or something. Well, it's 35. Maybe I'm tripping. 29k market cap. This one's 36k. Is it the same one? Maybe this is delayed, I don't know. Could be the case. Apparently this is the real one, though. Whatever. We'll keep track of it still. About that hyperliquid, this one. Okay, so people saw a pump, a crazy long on hyperliquid for Ethereum. The position was generating profit, and that person slowly started withdrawing their margin but kept the position open. So they totaled $1.8 million in profit by taking small amounts out, partial profits. And then they decide to rig the exit, quickly pull another $5.8 million, which takes him below $1 million in margin. So, you know, that's a crazy amount of, you're forcing yourself to get liquidated by removing all that margin, right? If you're trading in futures, is basically what's happening. You're removing this, whereas, well, I can't show it here, as I'm not on standard futures. I don't know what it looks like in perpetual. But he rigs the exit like that. It's at that point below maintenance margin, and so Hyperliquid has to take over the position. They have to do a margin call. They dump the entire position, which crashes the price of Ethereum in a short-term, tiny time frame scale, right? The slippage from the forced sale generates a lot of losses due to the other people who were also long, equating to approximately $4 million in losses. The trader that did this made $7.6 million, and left Hyperliquid with $4 million in socialized losses. The trader, they could have even, if they did have this planned all along, they could have also opened another short position on another exchange and made profit from that drop. Yeah, DeFi, weird. Possible market manipulation. Yeah. Oh, you're checking it. It was 34 when I checked, and yours is 38K. Yeah, right now it is 38K. Okay, so it is this one. Slowly going back up. Wow, this is crazy movement. 100%. Yeah, I mean, 1000% pump initially. Loses 85%. Then pumps 109%. Wow. Yeah, be careful with it. So this begs the question, is it safe to use DeFi? Probably. There's also this other issue that happened where somebody just wanted to trade their USDC into USDT, something that I have done as well. Not on DeFi though, but like I've tried doing it still. But if you're using DeFi, such as Uniswap, a user was sandwiched attacked out of $216,000 just trying to swap 221,000 USDC to USDT, right? Both of those are stable coins. It should be 1-to-1 in value. So if you transfer 221,000 USDC into USDT, you should also get 221,000. He did it over this liquidity pool, of course, that has $35 million of USDC and USDT in it. So it had more than enough money to cover the 221,000. You have millions in there. So what happened? MEV bot, which is maximal extractable value or minor extractable value, I don't know. Front ran the transfer by swapping all the USDC liquidity out. What does this mean? I know it sounds a little complicated, so I'm going to try to break it down as best as I can. I don't know if I'll explain this properly, so here I go. It's somebody in a pool, right? A validator or a miner. They can, you know, when you're transferring from one crypto to another, especially in decentralized finance, that's what staking and liquidity pools are for. It has to go through this process of validating through the chains, the blockchains, right? Transferring itself over to finish the transaction. Now, depending on the amount of blockchains that it has to go through, each one can charge a fee. And if you're using DeFi, especially Uniswap, you will get charged probably Ethereum for this, and you can end up losing a lot of money in the fees. And it seems like somebody here made a little tricky move. They profited $8,000 from this transaction by serving as a validator, I guess. And you end up losing a majority of your money for swapping USDC to USDT. Something crazy like that. Few ways to avoid this is what it says. You could reduce slippage tolerance on transactions. There's a setting to do that. Don't use Uniswap, use CalSwap or another aggregator. I don't know about this, which can provide better execution and prevent malicious MEVs. Or use a custom RPC that doesn't expose your transactions publicly. I don't know what RPC is. Crypto. Just tell me the answer. Remote procedure call. So, I mean, what can you do? Nothing, because Uniswap is decentralized. There's nobody behind it. There's just a liquidity pool of other people who serve as validators. Malicious, suspicious, I don't know. I don't think this kind of stuff should have happened, but it's a pretty insane one-off case, I suppose, for Uniswap. So just be careful with decentralized finance. Do you guys remember this as well? According to this chart, the years in which panics have occurred and will occur again. And, okay, that's the letters in A, which is up here. Years of panic, which we had 1927, I'm assuming Great Depression, 1945, World War II, 1965, some crazy crash, 1981 as well, 1999, the dot-com bubble or whatever it was, It doesn't say the 2008 crash, which is suspicious, 2007, 2008, but it does show 2019, which was pandemic time. We already know this. And apparently we're getting another catastrophe in 2035, according to this chart, according to historical data. B says the years of good times, high prices, and a time to sell stocks and value of all kinds. It's saying that that's going to happen in 2026. The C, which is at the bottom, the most recent year being 2023, it says years of hard times, low prices, and a good time to buy stocks, which kind of makes sense. 2022, 2023, that kind of time. It was crypto winter. It was relatively a good time to purchase crypto. And if you held on to that, by 2024, you made profit. 2025 is where we are right now. And apparently by 2026 is the best time to sell all of that, according to this chart. And then you can reaccumulate by 2032. 2034 you sell, and then 2035 we're getting another global catastrophe. I don't know what it is. Maybe the end of the world. Yeah, anyway, we don't know, but yeah. What's happening next week? We're getting monetary policy decisions, FOMC meetings in 4 days, where we get to hear Jerome Powell speak on whether or not we get a rate cut or not. Possibilities are we will not get a rate cut. We will just maintain everything where it is right now. 98% chance of staying at 425 to 450. But what's good is that we are possibly getting 3 rate cuts in total this year. 1 in June, 1 in September, 1 in December. That's 3 rate cuts. Market sees this. It's bullish stuff. It should be optimistic. People should be optimistic about this, especially with the economic data that we've been getting this week. JOLTS job reports, core inflation data was good. It's less inflation, which is a higher chance of cutting rates, which is a good thing. Producer price index, consumer price index. What else did we get? That's all. Yeah, no other data that we got today. This is consumer price index, CPI, right? All of that stuff came in good, right? The inflation levels are decreasing under Trump, which is also a good thing for Trump, W Trump. And we are likely going to get 3 rate cuts this year thanks to that economic data. If things do stay that way, of course, things could change. We could start getting bad economic data. Some kind of catastrophe can happen at any time. But yeah, that's just a wait to be seen at the moment. Did I take profit yet? XRP is still 238. Man, we literally bounced right off that level. That is so annoying. Well, that's what I get for being correct. Seems like we're going to have to take a breather here. I don't know if we're going to hit this by Saturday. Saturday is just going to be a down day. Is this trade going to be open for a long time? I hope not. Because I do want to test things out still. But Saturday is just such a low volatility day. You can't even test any trades. Because they're likely just going to stay open for a very long time or just hit a stop loss because of the low volatility. This is going to like slowly gravitate the opposite way that you want it to. But yeah, we'll see anyway. I'll continue working on that. Small pump. Yeah, and anyways, that's all the news that I have for you guys today. Your LeBron coin stopped moving. It's flatlining. Cool, there you go. It's the market cap levels for this. It reached 122k market cap, and now it's 37k. Nice. Alright, well, that's all done for today. Keeping these lives short. I think I went a little overtime on this, but I did a lot of price analysis, so hope you found it useful. Will I be live tomorrow? Probably. I'll try to maybe make another another video about one of the topics I mentioned from the beginning. So yeah, we'll see. All right, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. See you tomorrow.